Don't ever think India can't do anything. India can do a lot. Dipa Karmakar, the 22-year-old gymnast from Turkey, was speaking to the world media in the mixed zone on Sunday, her eyes shining with satisfaction and pride, flashing that quiet challenge. The experts who were smiling indulgently looked at her and were taken aback by her confidence. She then flashed that sweet, toothy childlike smile, and they were all charmed. This daredevil, pint-sized package of sheer grace, balance, strength and power, she is just 4 feet, 10 inch in her socks, had the gymnastics world mesmerized by her performance on the vault here on Sunday. She had written a new chapter in Indian sport by qualifying for the women's vault final as the 8th qualifier. That was something unimaginable in a country where balancing on a rope is seen as a street art perfected by the tribals. She went into the final with a prayer on her lips and a dream in her heart. Courage is anyway synonymous with her name by now. She knew that she could compete with the best and even surprise them, not by luck but by sheer daring and perfection of her heart. Dipa started 6th in the group. Julia Steinberger of Switzerland, who had performed before her, was leading with a score of 15.216. Dipa knew that the 2 gymnasts after her, Maria Poseka of Russia and Simone Biles of the US, were more experienced and could trump her. She had to better the Swiss lady's score. She started with her first routine, the Sukager 720. Any vault that has a handspring with 14 to 12 turn onto the vault table into a salto backwards is classified as a Sukager vault. Dipa is still trying to perfect it, but she landed clean, to a huge round of applause. The score of 14.866 was decent enough to keep her in the medal hunt, so far, as her favorite, the death-defying Pradhanova, was her second and final routine. She went through the process, like only she can on this earth, and landed on her feet, her 47 kilograms frame taking the weight of about 90 kilograms. She went down a bit and was up with a spring, beaming and waving as the crowd roared its approval. She earned a 15.266 for this act for an average total of 15.066, second behind the Swiss girl. She went back to her bench and sat down, watching the final 2 performances with bated breath. The Russian got a 15.253 while Biles was way ahead of others with 15.966. Dipa had no complaints. She was not here to benefit from others' mistakes. She was here to perform, and give her best. She was satisfied. The other 3 were better than me. But I am happy that I finished 4th. They are all much more experienced. This is my first Olympics, Dipa said later. This is also my highest score in the Pradhanova, 15.266. My earlier best was 15.22. But I know I can't do better. She sure can, in both the routines. Her childhood coach Biseswar Nandi said Dipa was amazing. She had a deep landing on the Pradhanova but no complaints. She has made us all proud, he said. The only worry now is that Dipa, who was forced to borrow a gym costume and competed without shoes in her first competition, will be chased by sponsors back home. Everyone will want to be associated with her. Sports management companies will make a beeline to sign her and turn her into a brand. She is a simple, uncomplicated girl. It would be best to leave her alone and let her do what she does best, create magic on the vault. A bid to commercialize the Pradhanova girl would kill the beautiful Indian story. Dipa Karmakar Plus and shooter Jitu Rani have been recommended for this year's Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, India's highest honor in sports. The Khel Ratna is traditionally awarded to one Indian sportsperson each year. The most recent recipient is Sania Mirza. It is learned that Dipa Karmakar's name was not on the list, but her Olympics performance not only vaulted her in the reckoning for this year's Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna but may also fetch her coach Biseswar Nandi a Dronacharya Award. I am extremely glad to hear that her name has been recommended for the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, Dipa's father Khel Karmakar told Ani. Biseswar Nandi's name for Dronacharya Award was sent to the ministry before the deadline ended and before the commencement of the Olympic Games. After Dipa's Olympics performance, he should get the award, PTI reported quoting the source.